Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of Open Book Entrepreneur. I'm thrilled that we have Mary Beth here with us today. She's an amazing author, and she's actually focused on anti-aging and registered nurse, and she's got a master's degree. But the best thing is that actually, Mary Beth, introduce yourself, please, to our audience.
Oh, thank you. So I'm Mary Beth Newell, and I'm from Sarasota, Florida, in the United States. I have been a registered nurse for almost 45 years. And as John mentioned, I do have a master's degree in science. And I wrote a book called Anti-Aging and Secrets of Healthy Living to Stop the Clock. It's a guide to look younger, feel fabulous, and wow the world.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, so you can tell us a little bit more about the book in a moment, and also for our audience, can you tell us a little bit more about how did you decide to actually start your own business?
Um, well, I thought I had all this knowledge and that everybody else had the same knowledge. And then I found out from years of talking to women that they're like, "What are you doing? And how are you doing it?" And I realized years ago that I had tips and tricks and the ability to coach people that other people didn't have. So I didn't know that I had this font of knowledge until I started talking to other people. And so I was inspired to write the book and start my coaching business, mostly from other people asking me to do so.
Nice, excellent. Yeah, that's really nice when other people actually invite you to find your passion. That always works, and that's something actually similar that happened to me as well because I was actually searching to become a coach and like really focusing on helping myself. But then all these other people started asking me to help them, and that's how actually I became a coach and started, coaching businesses really long time ago now. So anyway, and now also about your business, like, can you tell us a little bit more about what is the book about? I know you mentioned anti-aging, and yeah, can you just expand on
The
that?
secrets of healthy living.
Yes.
So I focus on 5 areas. So exercise, nutrition, something I call self-care, taking care of yourself, skincare, and hair and makeup. And so it's all natural, holistic, nothing involves plastic surgery or injectables. And because I have a really busy lifestyle, and most people do, how do you fit it in? So everyone knows you're supposed to eat well and exercise and do all these things. But if you have a really busy lifestyle, how do you get it all in? So I do it sort of like talking to a girlfriend is the way I wrote the book so that I can give people tips and lots of different ideas of how you can try to take care of yourself, eat better, exercise, and ways to enhance your appearance.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's great. And also, as you were talking about this sort of healthy eating and how everyone knows about that, the other day I actually saw this T-shirt which said basically my mind says vegetables and my mouth says pizza, So basically, and that's really what happens to a lot of people. Like we all think like usually we all think like, oh, we should eat really healthy and stuff. But then when it comes to either ordering the food or making the food, or we just a lot of times go something with something that is faster or tastier, like tastier or something like that. So do you have any tips on how people can actually sort of take more control of this?
Yeah, well, the pizza wouldn't be bad if you put all the vegetables on the pizza.
Yeah, yeah,
So, one of the things that I like to try to do is cut up the vegetables. Try to cut up my vegetables and fruit on the weekend. Maybe take 15 or 20 minutes. That way, when you're busy during the week, you can quickly put a salad together. If everything's already chopped up and your lettuce is washed, you can put a salad together in maybe 45 seconds. And so you can eat it at home or you can take it with you if you work outside of the home. So that's one thing. The other thing is sometimes you're not able to do that, or if you're out and about. Another way to try to stay healthy, if you really want that donut or you really want to go to the drive-through and get the fast food, is to carry around a protein bar that has low sugar, and they usually have around 20 grams of protein. So most of them are sweet, so they taste good. So you feel like you're getting a goodie, but it will satisfy you and fill you up for like 2 or 3 hours. So sometimes that's what I do during the day if I'm really busy going from conference call to conference call. I can only take a couple bites of the protein bar. It keeps me from trying to eat something that isn't so good until I can get something more nutritious into my body.
Wonderful, wonderful. And thanks for sharing this tip about cutting the vegetables over the weekend and then having them ready and just throwing them into the meal when you're preparing it or cooking it. So this is also something I actually applied with one of my clients recently. He was telling me, apart from like some business work that we're working on, he was telling me that he was struggling about going to the gym, and then we're like finding out exactly what is the struggle, what's the moment, what's the trigger that actually makes him stop going to the gym. And then we realized that by the time he actually decides to fill up his bag with all the gym gear and everything else, he actually, a lot of things happen in life and business, and then he gives up at that moment. So then we decided that he always has his gym bag ready next to the door, next to the place where he can just like grab it and go to the gym. Nothing can stop him. And he started applying this, and now he's going to the gym all the time. And this is exactly how you actually say, how you're preparing the vegetables as well. Really well done on that. So yeah, Mary Beth, now tell us also, what was your best success in business so far?
I think, well, besides being a bestseller, okay, in a
Congrats.
number of different categories with my book, that was nice. I think the greatest success for me is when people are telling me, wow, that's an idea. I can do this. It's like, okay, I can do some of these things that I shared the ideas with them, and they are able to incorporate it into their lives where maybe they didn't think of it before. I think one of the things that people really like that I've shared with them is if you're super, super busy and it's like, okay, I don't have that hour to go to the gym, or even half an hour to try to get exercise in. I use an electric toothbrush. And so it's like 2 minutes in the morning and 2 minutes in the evening. But what I do is I'll do squats or leg lifts while I'm brushing my teeth. You wouldn't believe how many people told me that they've started doing squats as they're brushing their teeth in the morning and the evening. So, like I said, I think it's just the feedback from people that, yes, what I have to say is valuable and important and is going to help them to improve their lives.
Nice, nice. And what is your sort of goal for your business for next 3 to 5 years?
Okay, so for the next 3 to 5 years, well, certainly to grow, I would like to have a full coaching schedule. Um, a vision is to have retreats for, my books, it's geared for everyone, but primarily women, and really any age from 20 to 60. Anyone can benefit from uh, my tips that I have. So having a retreat, so it's not just it's a longer time frame. People can really immerse themselves and practice some of the self-care and different ideas that I have for them. And then I'd also like to create a course so that if people can't go to the retreat, but they like what's in my book, and I'm working on a second book, there's a course that they can take that will be able to help them if they don't have the time to go away for a retreat, but they want more than just what's in my books.
Exactly, wonderful. Thanks for sharing that. Yeah, and then also in terms of the books, are you planning to have any more books, or you're just focused now on promoting those, or what's the goal there?
working on my second book, and this one's geared to the more mature woman, calling it Sexy, Single, and 60. So it's really for the older woman who is, and I'll focus on some other areas in that book. Certainly, everyone needs to know about nutrition and exercise, but financial health for single women, as well as how do you live a fulfilling life, whether it's by yourself or whether you have a partner. So I'll be exploring some other topics in that book.
Nice, excellent. And if someone actually wants to get in touch with you or wants to, sort of get your book, how they can do that?
Well, I have a website. It's www.marybethnewell.com. And then my book is available on Amazon in 13 different countries, as well as Barnes and Noble. You can order it from Barnes and Noble as well. So those are ways to get in touch with me, as well as check out my book. And it's in paperback and Kindle version. So whatever people like, if they like a digital reader, it's there. Or if you like more of a hard copy, so you can highlight things, there's a paperback as well.
Very nice. Yeah, thanks for sharing that. And I will also try to actually include the links in the description of this video, or if you're listening to us as well, so you can see it in the description. So thanks a lot, Mary Beth, for being a guest. It was wonderful to have you here. And also thanks for sharing your tips with the audience. And yeah, we'll let you know if there is any further questions, but it would be nice to, have you on the podcast again later on, to actually catch up with your second book as well. So thank you all for listening. Thank you for watching us, and see you in the next episode.
Thank you.